So, yo, sup everybody. It is day 18 of studying math in every day, and it is already late. It is already somewhere like 10 p.m. But I'm about to do one session. Day and date. So yeah, this is where I live in. By the way, I don't live in Herkese, Somaliland, but it is what it is. It is somewhere at 10 p.m. So I'm about to do one session of studying math because like we're still doing day celebrities and stuff. I didn't even study anything. I didn't even do anything, right? So I was just chilling. So I'm about to do one session. I'm about to study something, right? I'm not gonna review anything. I'm just gonna study new topic. Maybe radical equations. Did I study that one? I don't know. I don't know if I studied radical equations. I think I did. Yes, I did. It was like, yeah, you were multiplying like both sides of the equation to the, you know, like the integers of the radicand, you know. So if it was like, you know, square root, you're gonna multiply both sides of the equation by 2 by power 2. You're gonna raise it to the power of 2. That's what I mean basically. And if it was like cubic, and then you're gonna use like just cube, there was something like that. So yeah, I remember it well. So I studied that one, but I don't know if I took the, let me check if I took the test. Did I? Yes, I already took the test. Yes, I found like got 2 out of 3, but I'm feeling like I'm not doing good, I think. So I'm about to come back maybe if and then do it again. So tonight I'm about to study this multivariable equations, right? Okay, so this is the last one. Okay, multivariable rational equations and multivariable equations. Rational equations, yes, it's kind of like different. Okay, I got it. I got the point. So they got like fractional, right? So okay, I'm about to take only this one maybe, and then I have to do a lot of practice. Also, I have to do a lot of practice questions, and I have to review all of this because like in this entire session it is all about learning different type of like tips and methods. Okay, it is just like a toolbox, you know. So I want to have all of these ways of solving and approaching a certain problem is in my toolbox. So I have to focus it a lot, and I shouldn't have to forget it. It's just like some type of rules, you know. It's just like if you it is just like the rule that says if you add something one side of the equation, you have to add it to the other side of the equation just to balance it. It is like rules like that, all of them. The first one will teach you like how to approach the decimal equations, okay, and the second lesson fractional equations. The third one how to approach the rational equations, because like fractional equations and even rational equations are different. You know, you're gonna take different bets when you solve them, although they are close, but like still you're gonna take different bets, right? So radical equations, because like the entire section is just like maybe things are easy, but like you have to keep them in mind. You have to retain all of the information. You don't have to forget anything, because like all of them you will see in this next section maybe, or maybe somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, right? So yeah, so let me just like zip up, okay, shut my mouth and then study the thing. Okay, I'm not, no, chill. I'm not gonna click it. I'm about to read the thing. I don't even know reading this online is just like some, I don't know. I bought the thing, right? So I have to own it. I don't want to expose video. I don't want to expose the videos on YouTube. So that's kind of like crazy. But like, yeah, reading the thing online is just, it should be fine, dude. Should be fine. I don't wanna. I hope this is not copyrighted or stuff, because like I'm just reading the PDFs, right? let me start here. So it's day 18 basically. I hope I'm not wrong. Oh, I'm right. Okay. Hey, yes, so it is day 18. How did I upload 18 videos then? I was like, there is this one. I'm about to remove it, but like, I don't know. I wanted to live stream, but I couldn't because like my internet was literally trash. What about the music though? The music's just like so damn good. So let's start. Dun 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 dun. More than one route? What they were doing? I forgot it. I think I solved one problem that was look like this. One of the radicals. Okay, so let's start reading. Let's start reading. Let me get my notes too. Okay, so let's start. In this lesson, we will look at how to solve multivariable equations for a certain variable in terms of the others. Okay, the variable equation. Okay, how to solve a multivariable equation for a certain variable in terms of the others. What the hell? Okay, when we solve an equation for a variable, we need to use inverse operations. So, okay, we need. Okay, I think the music just kind of a little bit loud. It is distracting me a little bit, so I have to slow it down. Okay, so okay, let's start again. Okay, in this lesson we will look at how to solve multivariable equations for a certain variable in terms of the others. Okay, when we solve an equation for a variable, we need to use inverse operations to isolate the variable we are solving. So for example, if we have y equals to z plus w plus x, and we want to solve the equation for w in terms of x, y, and z, we need to move the terms other than w, so that the w is by itself on one side of the equation. So you're just like isolating the variable that you want to solve, right? So in this case, they got y equals to z plus w plus x, right? Move the z and the x by subtracting them from both sides. You just like, yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, it's just like normal algebraic like rule. So now, so it's just like the thing that I was talking about, just like the rule that I was using as the analogy like a minute ago. No, we have isolated the variable we are solving for w. No, we have isolated the variable we were solving for w. Okay, if we want to end up with that variable on the left hand side, we can switch two sides of the equation this way. Okay, let's do a few more problems so we can get the hang of it. So yeah, let's see. Let's get the hang of it. Okay, solve for t in terms of VW. This is so simple, man. Solve for t. Okay, you're just like you're gonna like subtract v and z on both sides. That's how it is. It's just like, okay, so okay, wait up. So and then they will go this way. Okay, solve for t. Okay, so okay, they just like they want to remove the 1 minus, I believe, and then these two will be like, okay, the minus will cancel out. Okay, that's the point. I got it. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so they are together. That's what I was missing. It's multiplication. It's multiplication. So you have to like divide both sides by v and z. Okay, if we would like, I think that's how to connect we, woo, and would. We're like. Okay, I think the pronunciation is right. If we're like, we can move the t to the left hand side. Okay, another thing we can do is write the negative sign in front of the fraction. What does that mean? Yeah, in this way. That's what I mean. Okay. So let's do one with terms that have coefficients other than 1. Okay. Let's see. 2s minus 3t plus 2u is equal to 7. So let's isolate the s. We're gonna isolate the s, right? So the rest is just like the same. We're gonna subtract 2 on both sides, 2u I mean on both sides, and also we're gonna add t3 on both sides, and then the 2s we need to like to divide 2 by each side of the equation, and then that's how we're gonna isolate s. That's my opinion, by the way. I don't know how they're gonna solve it. We need to get s by itself on the side on one side of the equation. Let's move the 2u first. Okay, so they're just gonna like subtract. Okay, I was right. And let's move the t2 and the negative 3t I mean. So they're gonna just like add both sides by 3t. Okay, finally we will divide both sides by 2, and I was right. Okay, so let's do one more. This time with terms that have coefficients other than 1 on both sides. Let me see if my logic will if my logic will work. Okay, solve for b in terms of a and c. Solve for b in terms of a and c. Solve for b, okay, in terms of a and c. Okay, b. Okay, we're gonna solve for b. Okay, so we already know we need to isolate minus b, right? So it's just like the same, just like we're gonna addition and subtraction, and it will be minus b blah blah something, and we're gonna divide minus 1 on both sides, right? Just to get rid of the minus. Negative I mean. I say it minus, but like I think the right way is just like negative. Most of the teachers that I learn stuff is from they use negative, but like back in high school I as a Somalis, you know, we used to use minus all the fucking time. So yeah, that's why I cannot like adapt saying negative. Okay. So we need to get b by itself on one side of the equation. Let's move 3a first. Yeah, and then let's move minus 4c. So also I think you're gonna also add if there is like terms, and you're gonna do like some operations with the like terms, right? You're not gonna leave as they are. Just like this one right now, it became 2a. So yeah, okay. Next, let's move the 4 minus 4c. Okay, and they already, yes, I was kind of right, I believe. Okay, finally, they said like we're gonna multiply, and I was saying we're gonna divide by 1, and it's just like the exact same thing, right? Because like minus 1 times like b like b got the like 1 as a coefficient, right? So it's just like gonna be plus positive b, and that's gonna be just like the same. Okay, so multivariable. Well, should I go to these two? But like, should I just like, this is so simple to be honest. I don't know. I think like the only one that tricked me was this one, and the thing that I was missing was this is literally multiplication. I was just like, I don't know what I was doing, but like that was so stupid. Yeah, we want to get t by itself on one side of the equation. This is so simple. Let me know if, like my goat got something else to add. Okay, too many music is going on my
calculators.
Okay, so was it like multivariable equation? Was it that? Okay, the Barcelona situation is insane. I like this. I like the title. But yeah, okay. Whoever watches like football and soccer, I'm a Barcelona fan. Okay, so we are cooking the thing, dude. We are cooking the market. Getting like this guy Garden, I don't know his name, but like yeah, Garden, I think that's what they call him. Getting him in less than 2 days. Barcelona is so back. We are literally doing financially good. So okay, was it multi-variable equations? Oh. Oh, what happened to my goat? Solving system of equations with 3 variables and word problems. So it's just like, dude, what did I like? Is what I'm saying wrong? Multivariable equations. Multivariable equations. Why I'm not seeing any algebra related contents? By the way, it's just like solve for D. Yeah. Wait, there is a chance that I can even solve some complicated ones like this one. Let me solve for this, to be honest, without even taking a look at the actual, like, without taking a look at his solution.
I guess this shit is tough.
This thing is tough. It is not like the way that I was expecting. But like I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna nail it. So wait up. Give me some time, okay? Give me some time. No, where it is. Plus. So this is what I have, by the way. This is my result. Is d equals to y plus 4x minus 2xy. wait up, this is negative, okay? Divided by x. So let me see if this is the exact same thing. So
in this example, we want to solve this multivariable equation for d. This multivariable equation has three variables, x, y, and d in it, and we want to just get d all by itself. And so the first thing I notice when I'm looking at this equation is there's a set of parentheses there, but that term that involves the parentheses, everything in that term is multiplied together, and so we could use our properties of multiplication to just make it look a little bit nicer. So we're going to rewrite that term. We've got the x times the 2 times the y times the d. So a more typical way that we could see that would be having the coefficient 2 in front, and then we've got the xy times the d. And I write it out there with that little dot d because I know d is what I want to solve for. So in some sense, the 2xy is the coefficient on d if d is a variable we're really focusing on. Then the right-hand side there is already pretty clean. So now, knowing that I need to solve for d, what I first look for, now that I have kind of all the terms...
Dude, I'm literally damn ass for somehow. Dude. What, oh. Okay, this is one term. This is just one term, okay? I made it two terms. I said like, I guess times 2y and I guess times d. What the... What my brain actually doing? What it was doing? What absolutely it was doing? Like apparently what? I'm literally okay. Okay, it's fine. Let me go back. Let me go back a little bit. Whatever. So instead of this, the whole thing changed. To be honest, can I literally make it like? Can you guys just like? Okay, this is kind of like maybe let's say it's right, and let's assume if this was the actual plus d, if this was the problem. Let's assume this, okay? So this solution applies to this, but like I have to do it again. Okay, by the way, I have to do it again. So I'm about to do it again. Like I don't know why I forget that, dude. Why am I forgetting just like tiny details, man? It's fine. Chill, okay? I have to chill. So it's just like y squared plus x yd, I guess. So it is y squared plus I guess 2x y d equals to 4x. The first thing that I'm gonna do is going to be I'm gonna isolate. So first I'm gonna subtract y squared on both sides. So it will be 2x yd 4x minus y squared. Okay, so how to isolate the d? To isolate the d, I need to divide both sides by 2x y. 2x y on both sides. 2x y on both sides. And then d equals to like 4x minus y 2 divided by 2x y. So also there's something that I want to do, okay? I have to put the minus y squared first and then plus 4x second. 2xy, I have to put it in order. So this is my final. Okay, forgot about this one. Okay guys, I just like literally made a mistake. I thought like I couldn't even told the term that is in the practice was like something like this, but it wasn't. Like they were all just one term, not two terms. So the result that I have now is just this d equals 2 minus y squared plus 4x divided by 2xy. Should be like this. Or I'm dumbass. I already know I'm dumbass, but like, let me see.
In a clean form is where is D located? And I realized that D is located in exactly one term right there. And so what I want to do is isolate that single term on one side of the equation and get all other terms on the other side of the equation that don't have D.
I have to get a bottle for this. I have ears near me.
2xy times D on the left hand side. My 4x I'm going to keep on the right hand side, but my y squared that's on the left hand side right now needs to move to the right. So I need to subtract y squared from both sides to get it separate from the terms that have D in it. So now our very last step to isolate our D is everything that's sitting out in front of the D is multiplied by D. And so to undo the multiplication, we divide. And of course, if we're going to divide one side of an equation by something, we got to divide both sides of the equation.
Dude, I'm cooking that thing.
And so we divide both sides of the equation. We've got 4, because we have a 4 sitting on top. There's not apply by any reduce. So this on top, all over the 2xy. And perhaps it looks like that right-hand side could reduce. I mean, it's really tempting because we have a 4 sitting on top and a 2 on the bottom. We actually have an x on top and bottom, we have a y on the top and bottom. But the thing about it is the top has no common factors between the two terms that are on the top, separated by the subtraction. On top and bottom, we have a y on the top and bottom. But the thing about it is the top has no common factors between the two terms that are on the top, separated by the subtraction sign. So there's not a common factor that we could pull out to multiply by anything, so that we would have the 2 on the bottom. We actually have an x on top and bottom. We have a y on the top and bottom. But the thing about it is the top has no common factors between the two terms that are on the tops.
Yes, that's the point. Okay, absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely right.
Separated by the subtraction
Okay, I got it, man.
So there's not a common factor that we could pull out to multiply by anything, so that we would have the multiplication and division to reduce. And so because of that subtraction sign up there on the top, nothing reduces further in this particular fraction. So this not only has isolated our d, but we have verified that it is as reduced as it possibly can be, written as cleanly as it can be.
Okay. Alright, I wasn't listening to the end. Let me just check the actual solution that she ended up. Just like another problem. So like, it's just another problem, not the one that I was watching.
To actually have it in this.
But yeah, the same. So I think I can kinda take the quiz straightforward. This is so simple. This is so simple. So we can isolate the z. Okay. Oh my gosh, I wrote this in a wrong place, dude. Okay, by the way. Multi. Multivariable equations. Okay, so let's take it. Dun, 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 dun. Is 3y minus 4x plus 2z is equal to 6. So solve for z. Okay, so first of all, we can just like do this. 2z equals to 6 plus 4x minus 3y. Okay, and we can divide 2 by both sides. That's how simple it is, by the way. Okay, and then z equals to 3. That like common factor? Can't I say? No, nope, I don't think so. Should be the way it is. I don't know if I can reduce 6 to 3 and 4 to 2. Is that the way it is? Okay, I got 6. This is what I have, by the way. Z equals to 6 plus 4x minus 3y. So do you I think like, can I reduce 6 to 3 and 4 to 2? This one cannot be reduced, so just like write the way it is. So I think that's not like the way it is, so I'm gonna leave like at that point. So yeah, z equals to 6 plus 4x minus 3y divided by 2. So I could simplify if they would have like a common factor, right? So now it's just like b. So let's take the second one. How it is complicated. This is still simple, man. This is simpler than the first one even. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just like do it as quick as I can. 2y minus negative 3x negative z equals to 7x. So we need to solve for x, solve for z. Was it like solve for z also? This instructor loves the z alphabet. Solve for z, okay. Also the same. Solve for z2. And then, okay, so let me check. It will be just like as quick as I can. Negative z equals to 7x plus 3x minus 2y and negative z equals to 10x negative 2y, and then like divided by negative 1 on both sides, just to get rid of the negative that's in front of the z, then the negative sign of the z, by the way. So it is z equals to minus 10x plus 2y, kinda. So that's what it is. So goated, man. So it is the last one. Up, not the last one. Up. Word up. Okay. This is 7x. Okay. I feel like minus z. Okay, it is. I got what? I got minus 10x plus 2y. That's what I have. It's 2, right? It's minus on the other side. And divided by like 1, it will be positive 2y. So what am I doing wrong then? Let me check. Let me go back. Dude, this is how it should be. Like literally. Okay. Let me guys show you this, okay? Let's make Sky draw. This is how it is, right? 2y negative 3x negative z, by the way, okay? Equals to 7x. So we're gonna do it in a shortcut way. So we're gonna get 7x, right? So this one will be plus, right? Plus 3x, by the way. And then this will be minus, right? So we're gonna select both sides by 2y. So minus 2y, this is what it is. So negative z will be 10x, right? And negative 2y. So we're gonna divide both sides by negative 1 just to get rid of the negative that is like in front of the z, and we're gonna like multiply both sides by minus 1, negative 1. So it will be z equals to just like 10x plus, so this and this will cancel. Is that how it is though? Like, will they cancel? Okay, wait up. Minus 1 divided by 1, it will be -1, and then time is like multiplied by -2y, it will actually be -2y. This is what it is, man. This is what it is, man. And I cannot even find an option. Am I right still? I don't know if there is something that I'm missing, to be honest, but like that's what I have. Okay. It's just like, it is this one. Dude, I'm so dumb. They just like flip the order. Okay, they put 2y in front of the, this is what I was looking for. Okay, so yeah, I'm right. It is the C. It's the C. Yeah, it's just like that would confuse me, I swear to God. So solve for Z still, like even this one, dude, they're all the same. They all look like. You guys should give me like some complicated ones. Okay, 3 I guess. -y plus 2z equals to 2 alif. So it will be equals to 2z equals to 3 -3x positive y and then positive 12, right? And I need to divide both sides by 2, so it will be z equals to -3x positive y positive 2 alif divided by 2. That's what it is. So let me just see. Okay, it is okay. They put the 2 alif in front. Okay, it is positive 2 alif, positive y, and -3x, positive 2, positive y, -3x divided by 2. Yes. Okay, what about this one? They got -y, it is wrong, and they got -3x. It's right, kinda. This one is kinda like, but there is no divided by 2, right? So it is 100% the A. It's like -3x plus 2 positive 2 alif and positive y. I'm gonna go with the A. Should be the A. Okay, so I nailed it. I think it is already 3 out of 3. So this was so simple. This was so simple, to be honest. This was so simple. So yeah. Let me get a bottle of water. Like, just like my bottle. Oh. So in these 10 minutes, I'm about to write like a couple of lines of notes, and then maybe go back and like just like scan the old lessons. Just like there is something which is called scanning and scaling or something. I learned that thing on what it's called in high school, I believe. So it's just like you're gonna do this without like absorbing that much of information. It's just like, it's passive reading, by the way. I'm gonna do like passive reading. So I'm just like, yeah. It's the act of reading without engagement, comprehension, or logic result in minimal retention, understanding of the material. Maybe, but like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the channel is doing good. The playlist is doing good. There's 20 videos though. I don't know where this other 2 hidden videos came from. I don't even know it. There's this one. Absolutely, I'm gonna remove it. Like, what about the other one though? I don't know. Okay, forget it. So yeah, let me come to right here. Inverse operations in algebra. Okay, so they think this process inverse operation. Okay, inverse operation. Okay, I will keep that terminology in mind. Okay, so addition and subtraction, they are inverse operations. They cancel each other, right? Yeah, okay, they call it inverse operation. Okay, it's enough, I believe. Dude, I think like Algebra 1 was a lot harder and difficult than Algebra 2. I swear to God, I literally struggled when I was studying in Algebra 1. Like, when I was in Algebra 1, I literally struggled, man. Like, things were a lot complicated, you know? I think, like, right now I'm just utilizing like, the amount of knowledge that I have learned on Algebra 1. That's what is, like, helping me, and that's what is making me to say this algebra 2, like this algebra 2 topics or maybe like lessons are a lot simpler. I didn't like struggle yet, man. I know there's a lot of information to keep in mind, but like I didn't struggle yet. But like I swear to God, back in algebra 1, there used to be a time is that I used to just like watch one lesson from instructor, okay, and I don't used to understand what he's saying, and I just like jump up into another guy who gonna explain the exact same thing, and I used to just like say I didn't get it, man. Let me check another one if I can understand anything from them. So sometimes I used to watch like lessons from Professor Leonard, because like his content, like his lessons are way too long, okay, and he gonna explain things a lot deep, okay. I don't even used to watch like the guy that I watch nowadays, like organic chemistry. I don't used to watch back in the day when I was in algebra 1, because like he just like, you know, explain things fast. Like he just like, he don't explain them in a deep way. Like he gonna show you how to solve the problem, okay, but like he not gonna get into deep stuff and a lot of theories. So I used to confuse when I watch like the way he solves the problems. So algebra was just like complicated. It was just like a big obstacle to me. But yes, thanks God. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't have more than this to say, and I think I'm running out of time. So I would like to finish this right here and just to get some Z's, to get some sleep, you know. And it was an amazing day, to be honest. It was an amazing day, and I'm so glad that I'm also showed up like the second day of the Eid, or you know, we have to chill the Eid days, you know. We have to celebrate for the Eid, not like we don't have to stay home and be nerdy. It should be like different, you know. So we have to change something. So let's stop yapping and let's finish this lesson right here, dude, right here. That's what I'm saying, right here. Okay, we'll see you all